Hey Cancer, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we happen to help you find the beauty in all things. This is your weekly Tarology report from February 12th through the 18th. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so this week you guys have the moon entering into your sign, but not until late PM time on Sunday, which means more of the activity would probably be showing up for you on the week of the 19th. However, you're going to want to pay attention to this reading because you're going to need to understand what the other planets that are related to you, sun, moon, rising, anywhere else that you have major heavy planetary shifts in your chart are doing. We have some big additional changes that are taking place this week. Okay, we have the Zero card, the Akashic Records, the conscious evolution. There's this energy of awakening to something new, which makes sense to me because more is going to be revealed to you after your moon goes into its rotation for the next couple of days. So we will take a look at some of the information about the unconscious awakening here at the end if you want to stick around to the crystal suggestions and the other details that come up with that. But let's go ahead and do a quick review of what's going to be taking place this week, Monday the 12th through the 18th. Okay, so we start off with the moon cycles of Pisces. On Monday, it will switch into the energy of Aries, and that's going to be about 5:30 in the morning, but we're going to have a big conjunction that shows up with that Pisces energy like around 2 o'clock in the morning. So that is going to have a huge impact on a lot of people. Moon in Pisces conjunct Neptune in Pisces is going to change a lot of thought processes, especially highlighting people's spiritual senses. Then on Monday at 10 o'clock in the evening, Mars moves into Aquarius, and so that is going to change the conversation for a lot of people. Okay, it's very aggressive. It's also going to push people into their independence as far as being different, and it will also create some rebellion in some people, but that's sort of what it's supposed to do. Now, when the moon itself moves into Aries on Monday, that is also going to create this highlight of protection, right? And protection is going to be something different for a lot of people, but what are you really trying to protect? What is really going on in energy? Tuesday's energy, you've got a couple of different things going on here too. So Mars, everyone's going to wake up into the energy of Mars in Aquarius. Beg pardon, I'm going to reshuffle those on Tuesday. We also have planet Venus in Capricorn at this moment on Tuesday, trining what's happening with Neptune in Pisces. And so although you don't have any specific planets that are doing anything, like Cancer, the position of Cancer, first house, second house, it's healing the energy of self and also taking a look at resources. Tuesday could be a very interesting day for you, and that has a lot to do with the conjunction of that Mars in Aquarius plus Pluto in Aquarius is having a conjunct on this particular day. That's going to be again in the evening. Pay attention to your sleep, Cancer. We know how sensitive you are. And I have no negativity. I have 2 Cancers in my family, my household, so I understand that. On Wednesday, we're going to have a shift of the moon entering into the exalted position of Taurus. Money, 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 Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if you didn't do new moon manifestations, if that's not your jam, but you feel you need something, ensure that you are communicating to your angels, your spirit guides, and all that jazz when you get up to this upcoming week. It is an exalted position. It does happen to be Valentine's Day. It does happen to be Ash Wednesday. So the energies are going to be pretty ripe already as far as what people are doing as far as activities. But that's important for you to be able to know. Let's see. Knight of Swords. Interesting. So we got some information on its way to us. Because you don't have anything in your particular sign, you are going to want to pay attention to the energy that's in the opposing chart, and so that's always going to be what's taking place for many of you. It's going to be betwixt what's happening in Libra, and it's also going to be happening with, yeah, I knew that, what's also going to be happening in Aquarius, which is the reason I do this, guys. Yeah, there's going to be some big energy that shows up for you this weekend. I already knew that. Let's get Sunday's card down here. Libra is going to be moving into Aquarius, like I said, on Friday. And I got to tell you, this is going to change the narrative for a lot of people in relationships, especially committed relationships, but relationships of all sizes. Because when that change takes place, there's a lot of Delulu energy that is going to be revealed. We also have the moon entering into the sign of Gemini, and so that's going to increase the awareness, and there's going to be some other trines with Mercury and Pluto and Mars all in the Aquarius position, changing that narrative as well. So that's a lot of energy that's going to be taking place Saturday. Another big conjunction between the Venus in Aquarius and then Pluto in Aquarius. So it's just going to continue to roll. On Sunday, like I said, is when the sun is going to move into the energy of Pisces, so that'll change a few different things, but then also the moon moves into your sign. So here it is, Cancer. There we are at the bottom of the energy on Sunday is our little favorite King of Cups, which technically is associated to Scorpio and those changes. So we're going to go ahead and leave that there, but of course you will get a little bit of support from your water friends. Here we go. Here's the first snap at the energy of the week. The 8 of Wands in the sideways position. I forgot to mention the bottom of the deck. That's the Magician that's in the reverse position, aka Mr. Mercury himself. Virgo, Gemini ruled. So you understand that. Communication is already on its way in. There's been something that you've been working towards, and this is the week that you could be receiving this piece of information that could be supporting you or not supporting you. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse with the 5 of Pentacles on Tuesday, the 5 of Wands in reverse with the 2 of Swords in reverse on Wednesday. Thursday we have this Knight of Swords rolling in. Interestingly, then we have the Knight of Wands on Friday. This is what you're looking for. You're bringing in, or you're trying to gather up information in order to have this momentum to move forward. On Saturday, what we have is the 9 of Wands in reverse, followed by the 3 of Cups, and then the 4 of Swords in the reverse position. So this week, really, Cancer, is going to be dealing with you, but it has you dealing with somebody else's energy. Okay, that's literally what's going on here. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. We are going to pull this apart here. So the 8 of Wands energy, just to give you the energy of the sign, of course, is... what are we talking about? Oh, the 8 of Wands. That is Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy. This is optimistic energy. These are positive conversations, whether it's love or other standard forms of communication, text, email, any of those different types of things. It is incoming information, positive information. Now, let's talk about this King and Queen of Cups both in the opposite position. So that could be very uncomfortable if this is a coupling sort of situation, because Cancer... technically this is you. Queen of Cups is Cancer, and what we have here is not feeling very comfortable about the situation. So we have the 5 of Pentacles that's showing up here. The 5 of Pentacles, of course, is indicating Taurian energy, and the concern here is there's some sort of an advice that either needs to be given or taken with support for coming out of a particular situation that's been uncomfortable. The one thing is, when you find yourself with the 5 of Pentacles, make sure that you're not focusing on the negative stuff. Focus on what it is that you're looking to transmute in that energy. You're at the middle of the road. There's an opportunity to do so. And to me, it looks as though you're going to be able to get there by the time you get to Wednesday, because we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Letting go of minor challenges, arguments, or things that are competing with your own internal mindset. With that 2 of Swords energy that comes into play here, I like this. This is a decision that is final. We've made the decision. This is Cancerian energy. This is you all over it. So it does look like these couple of days, which are very busy, you are able to come to a big conclusion about what's taking place. Thursday, we have the Knight of Swords racing through here. This literally is Aquarius energy, providing some sort of swift incoming information that you need for clarity. And then we roll right into this Knight of Wands energy when we get to the energy of where are we at? Friday? Sorry about that. And this is going to help support the communication that needs to support an action. So communication incoming, action pending is sort of what it is that we've got going on here with this Knight of Wands, aka Mr. Sagittarius himself. Optimism. So you got Saggy very heavily in place here. What I like about this Nine of Wands in the reverse position is whatever this is, you are going to be able to feel as though you can restore some faith here. This Three of Cups energy that we do have going on is also your energy. So this means that you're going to see that there's going to be some positive communication that's coming towards you this week. And when we have the Four of Swords in the reverse position, we've learned everything that we needed to learn. We've slept, we've rested, we've meditated, we've understood the information that came through us in that meditation, and we are ready to take action. So then we get back into the energy of the King of Cups by the time we get to Sunday. More energy based upon understanding where it is that we may have needed to make some sacrifices in energy. Again, it could be related to any water sign, but you know, this is how I learned it, and this is how I read it, and this is what has been validated for me. But you can replace yourself here. If you started off in a low momentum of trying to define the female qualities of the divine feminine energy with the Queen of Cups, regardless of whether you're male or female, the act of creation, now we're at the point of doing when we switch from the Queen to the King. All right, let's go in with our clarifiers here. If you are enjoying this broadcast, Magician with the Magician, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y things, okay? Ensure that you're taking a look at your sun, your moon, and your rising to get a full picture. And know that I am available for personal readings. Hit that description box below for personal readings, healings, and purchases of crystals on my website there. The Magician in the reverse, twice. That, again, is Mercury, and Mercury, as we know, is hanging out with Aquarius right now, and so the Aquarian energy wants things to expand. Now, when the Magician is in the reverse position, you just have to be ensuring that you are accepting the truth in communication and being truthful in your communication as well. Okay, so pay attention to that. Let's go into the Tuesday energy that we are seeing here. There it is. Two of Wands. Ooh, this is good. We are really making some decisions. We are really making some decisions based upon how we've been feeling and getting out of this energy of not feeling that we have everything that we need. Letting go of this competition and making solid decisions. 2 and 2 in a row. Two of Wands. We're going to make this. We're deciding on our action plan. We are going to potentially be communicating that out to other people. We have two cards that are showing up here. The first one is the energy of the Hermit, Virgo energy, and then we have this 8 of Cups. So listen, Virgo energy, the Hermit is saying there's been healing and time that's been necessary in order to figure out the details for our next steps. The 8 of Cups energy is literally telling us here in Piscean speak, we've literally done everything that we can do at this moment. There's nothing else for us to do except seek that 9th cup. So the 8 of Cups is walking away. And so that is the information. What I'm seeing this show up now is just waiting for the timing to announce that departure. Okay, let's go to the Knight of Swords energy, that Aquarius card that comes up here, and we have 3 that want to pop out. So this is what we've got, the World card, Capricorn and Aquarius energy. Ooh, now we have the King of Swords energy, and now we have the Empress showing up here. So we definitely have Capricornian energy that is showing up here on Thursday. And again, this is the reason why I do the dailies, so that you can sort of track the details in that way. King of Swords energy in the reverse position is also the concept of not necessarily feeling comfortable with what needs to be said. The King of Swords, I love the King of Swords. So when the King of Swords is in a reverse position, from a temperament perspective, it is not necessarily very good. This could be a very contentious day in conversation or communication, just as I'm sharing this with you. But also I want to remind you that new thoughts are coming in, because Mercury in Aquarius is going to also have this sextile that takes place with Chiron and Aries. How are we saying what we're saying? Even though these are some big money days, how are we saying what we're saying? Now, the Empress, planet Venus, aka Taurus and Libra. And remember, I told you that the moon is in Taurus on this day, is indicating to you, if you're not hearing or seeing or agreeing with what needs to be done, it's because you have felt like there's nowhere else for you to go. We're not chasing this anymore. Whatever needed to be developed is fully developed, and it's time for us to roll out Autobots. Moving on to this Knight of Wands that we have here on Friday. That wants to be this first one, so we will honor that. Queen of Swords in the reverse position, Libra. So this is an argumentation potential here. Now, this is the thing. This is a disagreement, but this is an agreement to disagree. So we have the King of Swords and now the Queen of Swords. We're done. We've rendered our decision. We've done everything that we can do, and it's time to just move forward. So again, if it's a job, if it's a project, if it's a conversation with someone else, we're both agreeing that this is going to be the right thing to do so that we can make sure that we're taking action. Let's take a look at this energy that we have here on Saturday. Again, you come out ahead here with this Three of Cups because you do understand that there is something that is in it for you. Looky, looky, King of Cups energy shows up here. Ultimately, at the end of the day, bottom line, that net, things are changing, but we're okay with that. We're settled in that energy. We understand that even though it's been a little bit catawampus up here, we are settling ourselves into the motion in the ocean, and we're comfortable with that. We feel comfortable with the decision that we've made. I'm going to clarify just a little bit more here, even though I don't feel I need to. Oh my God. Well, there it is. Justice is coming, and then we have this Ten of Wands. Whatever it is that you need, whatever it is that you discovered, whatever it is that you learned, whatever it is that needed to be discussed here is the right thing to do and the tasty way to do it. Libra energy coming up here again, and then the Ten of Wands in reverse is we're done. We did all the things. We did all the things. 8, 9, 10. We did all the things. This is positive progression forward. And so you are opening yourself up into a complete new environment. Let's go into this Sunday energy, this King of Cups again. What do we have? Again, Sagittarius energy here. Optimism for moving forward, okay? King of Cups for our Cancer. There it is. There it is. That's what she wrote. Bottom of the deck. The lovers. So Gemini energy coming in here. Regardless of whatever it is this week, this is conversation. So let's just go backwards here. 8 of Wands again. Conversation's already been had. And the reason why I'm comfortable and things are moving forward the way that they need to is because I said what I needed to say when I needed to say it. I said it to whom I needed it to say in the way that I needed to say it. We could be disagreeing on the method, but at the end of the day, the result is going to be supported in your favor. However, you got to go back to this Magician in reverse. Please make sure that as we have all this conversation and all these shifts that are taking place this week, you personally are as balanced as you possibly can be. And if this is with a personal relationship, if it's with, your domestic partner or whatever the case may be, that you are looking at things from the perspective of agreeing to disagree. And even if it's not your, connected lover or something like that, your business partners, the way that you're communicating about finances this week, the way that you're communicating about the way we need to move forward, eventually it will turn itself in the right direction. Be mindful of the words that you choose this week. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the energy cards, and let's see what the energy cards have for you this week. Remember that you will have more momentum the following week. Okay, here we go. Energy for our Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising this week. There we go. We have 2. So we are going to honor that one, and we're going to take, there's 3. Okay, there we go. So if there's a concern with blossoming abundance, 5 of Pentacles, we are going to be able to release ourselves from the anxiety of the situation and release that envy. This could be a lot of different things that pops up for people, but this is where the clarity and the conversation goes into, its respective positions this week. Let's grab a numerology card here and see if we can give you any other numbers. You have a lot here on the board, but what I'm saying with this movement, 8, 9, 10, this is progressive. So I'm looking at you to probably see a bunch of the energy of ones showing up here, because if you're at the end, then you're at the beginning as well. You're ending something, so you're at the beginning. Okay, we do have healing energy, so we're going to take the energy of 5 that shows up here as well. And you also do have healing in the reverse position. So, yeah, it's progressive. 3, 4, 5. you're in the right place at the right time this week if you will honor the fact that healing is a real thing, and self-discipline in the way that you're communicating has to be the right energy. Of course, healing. Don't avoid the healing. You need that time. You need to be able to go within and determine what it is that needs to be addressed. But it does look like that's what you're doing here. So you're releasing envy, you're releasing anxiety, and if it's a factor of about financing and other things like that, then you are moving past that energy. Okay? That is what you're healing, she said. Let's go in with your angel card. I will give you a dragon oracle, and then we're going to go back into the awakening card here and give you some information about that one as well. All right, the angel card for our Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. She's going to shift this again. That top card said healing also, but I want to make sure that wasn't my fat fingers. All right, here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising this week of the 12th through the 18th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cancel, clear, delete. I said what I said. When you heal, and I'm going right back here to this Mercury position, please be honest with what it is that you need to say, but make sure that you say what you need to say so that you don't have to cancel, clear, delete. But this is also telling me right here, I said what I said, and if you don't agree with it, I'm sorry. I agree that, this is agreeing to disagree, even though there has been a harsh decision that needed to be rendered. I'm upset that you're not softening. I'm softening so that I can hear you. We're not chasing this conversation. We're moving forward. That's what's going on there. Let's find your dragon oracle for this week. And let's see what we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, Kuan Yin's pink dragon. Beautiful. It brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom and look for the divine around you. Literally. You start off this week knowing that something needs to get resolved. We look at it, we heal it, and then we move forward in a justified, positive way, and we let that shit go. I love this for you, Cancer. Again, and next week you're going to be able to have sort of a reset with that moon energy helping you shift. So now let's go into the back of the book and let's review sort of what the awakening card is. I think I owe you one more card with this one. I'm just going to confirm. You're resetting, and that's exactly what the awakening is. Whenever you come to the end of a cycle, you begin a new cycle, and this is the beginning of a new cycle for you. So, am I wrong? Let me just make sure I'm not wrong. I thought that the 0 card, let me just double check. I'm awakening and experiencing my soul communicating with me now and all that I do. Yes, please ensure that you're pulling an additional card so that you can understand another way of bringing this in. So yeah, basically the other way for you to understand this is that you are going through an upgrade, and the upgrades are always going to be supported with how it is that you are supporting your heart. But here is the other card that wants to come out of it. Hey, 555, the pineal gland. So the pineal gland is obviously your location for a connection with spirit. It happens to be very big. You guys know what the pineal gland is. It is a master energy. It's one of the main energy centers that must be taken care of, decalcified, all of those different types of things. So this is what we're going to offer you. We're going to go into the pineal activation. We're going to give you a little bit more information about that one from a crystal perspective, and let's see what else is going to be supportive for you. So the pineal gland. I am awakening my pineal gland to strengthen and enable its full potential to stimulate my clairvoyant abilities. Now, it doesn't just work with your clairvoyant abilities. It works with all of the different clair senses that we have, but they had to put something down, so there it is. You need to start working and awakening to activate or reactivate, okay? Your pineal gland. It's your spiritual antenna, and so it will work with you on all different intuitive levels that you do have. I'm going to suggest that you work with 963 frequency hertz music. Plug that in. You can also listen to binaural beats with that or other solfeggio frequencies, but 963 I think is going to be a good one. You can actually put crystals physically as you're laying down in meditation on, your third eye, and those are going to be any selenite, to help clear. Herkimer diamond, amethyst. You can use different variations of other quartz. You can use phenacite. That's a very highly charged one, especially if you don't have, moldavite. Not everyone's ready for that one. But the other energy of what this is trying to do is to change and help you go through this upgrade. So please be mindful of how it is that you are communicating with yourself, communicating with others, and if you do it in the right way, universe is already telling you that you have a great chance of ensuring that you have a great week. Again, if you're looking for personal readings, personal healings, or shopping for crystals on my site, take a look at the description box below, and I would be happy to assist. Many blessings, Cancer. Talk to you soon. Bye.